Alrighty, guys. What's going on, guys? King James here, and for those of you that do know how this channel has been, you guys know that I do post Overwatch highlights every once in a while. Basically, Overwatch highlights are basically like some of the best plays that I've had over the last 24 hours of playing Overwatch. Me and Nerdquist were playing a few games earlier today, and we had some pretty good highlights. Mainly in Total Mayhem, but there was one in competitive that we did play because Ashley wanted to play one competitive match at least, and I think we ended up playing two, but nonetheless, we got a couple good highlights, a couple good play of the games. From where Reaper is on the far right is the quote-unquote worst of the five. So basically it goes Reaper, McCree, Wrecking Ball, Zarya, D.Va, and we'll go ahead and check out those plays of the games. And again, I'll go ahead and explain basically what happens at the end of them. And yeah, so let's get started. Reaper, I believe, was the competitive one. We were playing competitive. I think I got this highlight as Reaper. I don't think it was that great, but I thought I had a better highlight than that and some other games that I had, but it is what it is. So we'll go ahead and check it out. Like, I checked it out about an hour or two ago, and I can't remember what it was. But the gold guns, dude. Gold guns. It's lit. I did end up killing Junkrat. I did end up doing that. And I'm not sure if we ended up winning or losing. I think we ended up losing that game. I'm not sure. I want to say we ended up losing. No, we ended up winning that game, I think. We ended up winning. That was a good game. Okay. Now that I remember. Next up is McCree in Dorado. I like playing McCree on defense on Dorado. I don't really like playing him anywhere else except for Dorado, really. Sometimes some other maps, but I mean, occasionally he's not really my go-to. But I like him on this specific map. There's a lot of good places for him to get behind and have a good vantage point for using an ult. And this is one good example. And I just punch fucking D.Va. Punch D.Va right in the gut. That kills her. So that was a pretty good play. It wasn't play of the game. None of those two were play of the games. They were just highlights that I had. Wrecking Ball is the first highlight that I had. We were playing No Limits. No, not No Limits. Total Mayhem. We were playing Total Mayhem. Hammond, as you guys know, or Wrecking Ball, as you guys know, is the new character in Overwatch. Honestly, I like playing him. He's a fun character to use. I might be playing him more often. Obviously, Reaper I'm going to be playing a lot of. D.Va I'm going to be playing a lot of. McCree, Soldier 76. You know, I'm going to be playing a lot of those characters. But Wrecking Ball, I think I might play a lot as well. He's another character that I am starting to enjoy more and more. And it's kind of for plays like these. You know, he's a really fun character to use, especially with his grappling hook. His grappling hook makes it really fun to use. And you can get some pretty good... you can get out of areas pretty quickly, roll into a ball and stuff like that. But I like this play. This was play of the game. So basically what I did was that I used my ult, which is basically the minefield, and which is basically you drop a bunch of like mines everywhere. People walk into them and they do a bunch of damage. So I did that. I got, I think, Bridget down really low, or Brigitte, really low. I don't know how you pronounce her name. And then I ended up getting an assist on one person, and then, or I ended up killing him. I can't remember. Grappled hook. Oh no, I did end up killing somebody with my mine. Grapple hooked, and when I charged in, because it speeds you up, you can actually do damage when you hit them. So I ended up killing Brigitte when she was really low, and then I ended up killing Hanzo as well. So that was a good play, and that I really enjoyed. Now Zarya, I like playing Zarya. Zarya, especially on Total Mayhem. Total Mayhem, Zarya is a good character to use in Total Mayhem. She works with almost everybody. Really good character to use. I recommend her, using her in Total Mayhem. Enough Doomfist and Bridget, okay? So I basically got Sombra when she was trying to shoot me, but I managed to get my ultimate, which was basically the Graviton Surge, which is basically pulling everybody together into one small condensed area, and they can't get away. And I ended up getting a quadruple kill out of that. So it was good. It was a good play of the game. Or it wasn't a play of the game, sadly. I think Moira ended up getting play of the game for that, on that same exact play. So that kind of sucked, but it is what it is. Now, this is arguably probably the best one. I actually got... Okay, so the game actually gave me 4, but really it was 5, but there was not enough screen time to where like you could see the 5th one, if that makes sense. I love using D.Va for D.Va's ults and D.Va play the games. D.Va is such a fun character to have play the games, and she's so iconic in Overwatch too. You know, it's... How can you not play D.Va when you play Overwatch? You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those... She's one of those characters that you gotta play. Her and Tracer. You wave goodbye. And I believe that was a competitive match as well. We ended up losing that competitive match, but it was a competitive match nonetheless. Now, that Zenyatta at the very end, he ended up dying. I ended up killing him. So, it was really 5, but they only gave me 4. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, those are my highlights from today. Basically, I'm gonna try and do more of these more often. I've been trying to play more Overwatch lately, and I have been playing Overwatch a lot over the last few days, so hopefully I can get more highlights for you guys. I really love playing and getting a bunch of highlights and posting these highlight videos. Shows how good I am at getting play the game, really, to be honest. That's about it. It doesn't really show off skill and stuff, but it shows I'm okay at getting play the game. But yeah, I'm excited to play more Overwatch. And that's about it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Leave a like if you did. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, guys. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.